Listening to 101.1 FM, Roatan Radio. Captain Morgan live this afternoon at Gumbalimba Park, Sunday by the Sea. And as you just heard on Roatan Radio, Nurse Peggy and Clinica Esperanza finally have their license from the Honduran government. I have the governor, Mr. Romeo Silvestri, as well as Nurse Peggy standing beside me. First of all, how does it feel, Peggy?
It feels wonderful. We've worked really, really hard to bring the clinic up to the standards that we expect out of Honduras and out of the United States. Any healthcare facility, and I'm so glad that we could finally get our license and breathe.
Now the political hot seat, there's been a lot of pressure, especially over the container issue, over licensing. The poor lady had to close for a day, and it took an awful lot of work, and apparently if it wasn't for you, sir, we'd still be waiting for this. So how does this feel for you? This must be a lot of hard work that you feel relieved to get done for the island.
Thanks a lot, Captain Morgan, and great audience. Not really. I mean, this is my job, man, and you know who really worked really hard at this Peggy. Not that she needed the license, because she fulfilled all the requirements any good clinic in the world could have. But because of the regulation and the bureaucracy in the country, it took a little bit too long. But we are very happy today. It's a monumental day for us, because Clinic Esperanza is incredibly important for our people. Not only for our local people in the Sundae Bay area and Balpate and all the little most vulnerable places of Roatan, but also for our international community. They feel so comfortable coming to Miss Peggy on Clinic Esperanza every time they have a medical need. I'm very proud today to bring that piece of paper that certifies that one of the clinics is like anywhere in the world.
And that is a fantastic thing, and that is the main thing that it is that it is healthcare for this island, which is something that we have been short of for quite a long time. Is there any other news in the word on the new hospital, or possibly upgrading the existing hospital?
Well, as a matter of fact, I just told her that I had a gentleman that came in yesterday from Florida, that he's bringing $80,000 worth of medical supplies to the hospital. I'm going to have a meeting with him and with Miss Peggy, because I want for him to start funding some of these donations, that he have access also to Clinic Esperanza to begin with. And we're going to try to help the other clinics that are around. Yesterday in a memorial that we had for Candy, for example, I mean, there's a couple other clinics in Prince Harbor and also in Pantytown that we need to help as well. And you know, Miss Peggy always did it. Every time she had a bunch of stuff donated, she used to share it with everybody. And that's what we got to do. I mean, we got to stick united to this. It's not that anybody needs to be sick, but we got to be ready when that happens. And let me tell you, I'm going to do all what is in my best to help that this clinic get all the help and assistance possible. Regarding your question, yeah, we're working really hard on this project, and we are trying to put together more help on the medical, on the health care with a hospital, but that's still a little bit far from now.
Well, it is a fantastic day for Roatan. As far as myself, one of the reasons that I loved Roatan and wanted to move here and make it my home, which is coming up the end of this week, will be my 5th anniversary on Roatan. And it is because of people like you that work tirelessly, that give, and it is like one large community where we all look after ourselves. It may be one large island, but it is actually one very small town that we look after each other.
That's right, Captain Morgan. Let me tell you something. The other day I had a guy that came to my office from Wanaha. He had just got back from Clinic Esperanza and told me how wonderful they treated his mother. I mean, it made me feel so proud that we even got people coming from the other island, and they have assisted with no question to ask. That's really, really, really great. I mean, we're going to continue on, welcome all of you guys and all the donations that can come to the clinic.
All right, and that is a fantastic day once again for Roatan. Thank you very much. And Peggy, what's your final comments on all of this?
I just want to comment on something I heard last evening, and in memory of Candy Hyde, who was a wonderful, wonderful person and friend and nurse, and I loved working with her. And unfortunately, she passed way too soon. But she said, continue. She asked everybody there to please continue. there's a lot of work that needs to be done, and we need to continue and help the other clinics, help Candytown, help Winds Harbor, help those Swerties, help the hospital. You know, if Clinic Esperanza cannot take care of all the people on the island, we have to all work together. So I just thank everybody for all the help that they give Clinic Esperanza, because for us, in our mission statement, it's to raise the healthcare standards for the whole Bay Islands, not just for Roatan, not just for Sandy Bay, not just for the Gringos, but for everybody. It was not started as a Gringo project, it was started to help the people of Roatan, and I want to continue with it.
And you know, you wanted to, you were talking about needing more money and approximately $1 million to expand the clinic to the size that you want it. And you put it in words which were the perfect way that I can do it. That means we need 1 million people to donate 20 limbs or $1 each.
You see, that what she just said is the reason why we got to get a statue from the bank. She's a woman that cares about her people, and this is what is so much valuable to have people like that.
Very well said. Now I understand why you're a politician. There you go, Calico Jack. Everything is going. The live auction is going to get underway in about 5 minutes' time, and that, of course, was Nurse Peggy and Congressman Deputado Romeo Silvestre talking about the licensing of Clinica Esperanza.
No, ladies and gentlemen.